Well, good morning. Happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday to your baby. Yes, happy Monday. Woo! What a weekend I had. If this is your first time joining me, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified and reminded when your girl upload another video, and leave me a comment and share my videos. Woo! This morning I'm just drinking me a hot mocha with an extra shots from Starbucks, non-fat milk, no whip, and no foam. That's how I get it every time. Extra hot. That's my drink. Ooh. Look, I need an extra shot dealing with these people over here, okay? I'm telling you, it's a trip when you a normal person and gotta work. Okay? It really is. You gotta put up with some stuff so you can make them dollars, make them ends, as my daughter said. I need some ends. Make them ends. Okay? So you can pay your bills. And I'm also eating they brought back their grilled cheese sandwiches. They had them for a long time, then they stopped them, and then they started them back up again. It's a 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwich. It's good. And I like it because this is it's on sourdough bread. The crust is so hard and crunchy. And the cheese. I just put, I love it. I didn't bring no lunch today. Rushing out. Because this time change kind of messed me up. Over the weekend, it didn't. Because I didn't have nowhere to go. So I wasn't tripping. But like my body was telling me, so anyway. I got off to a little late start today. But it's all good. So, I hope you guys have a good day today on this Monday. Look, I ain't said this in a while. Okay? But I'm going to say it because I ain't said it in a while. Y'all stay sucker free. Okay? I'm getting ready to stay sucker free today. I'm going to tell you. When I go to work, when I'm at work, I stick to myself. I don't bother nobody. I speak. I'm cordial. But I learned my lesson, y'all. Okay, I learned my lesson. Okay, I have to remember. Okay, when I applied for this job years ago, and this is something you guys need to know too, anybody that's young. When you're looking for a job, you're looking for a job for a reason. To pay your bills so you can live. You didn't come to the interview interviewing for the job, interviewing so you can have some friends. Okay? Remember that. If you happen to meet somebody, because I did meet a friend, my best friend, one of my best friends, I did meet at work. Sometimes that does happen. God will put certain people in your path for a reason. But don't go searching for it. Let it happen. Stay focused on what your goal is. You need to pay your bills. You need to take care of your children if you have any kids. You need to pay that car note. You need to pay that rent, that house note. You need to pay that electric bill, that PG&E bill. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in your mind. Okay? If you're going through something, and you haven't, you going through something, sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. If you do find somebody to talk to, if you do talk to somebody at work, talk about the surface stuff. Don't go too deep. Because I can't tell you not to talk, because sometimes I do. But it's on the surface level, on a general level. that everybody can relate to, that everybody's going through. Don't go deep in there into what you're going through. Keep it on the surface. Keep it where it's generalized to where everybody goes through issues with a man. You can just be like, girl, my man tripping again. That's general. Everybody's man trip. Everybody's wife is trips if this is a man watching. Men too. You know, keep it general. Don't go deep. And please, and I'm saying this because I made that mistake. Okay? And I talked about this before, and this is one of the things I like to really keep talking about because it helps people and it builds up your character. Keep a lot of your personal stuff to yourself when it comes to your job. Okay? They don't need to know all that. Look, I had a friend, and this what made me stop doing it. I had a friend I used to work with. And I used to work for a big telephone company, like a long distance company. I'm not going to say the name. And we became really close friends, but I consider it now when I think back, we were best friends, work buddy best friends. You know what I'm saying? And she was having issues with her husband all the time. Not coming home. Not giving up, not paying, helping out with the bills. And her kid, she had one kid, he, was doing whatever. And she was broke and she was always struggling. And I was helping her. I was giving her money. At this time, I was single by myself. I had just divorced my husband. So it took me like 4 years before I got with the one guy I was telling y'all about. It was like around that time. And I was working 2 jobs. I worked 2 jobs until my daughter graduated from high school. I worked 2 jobs for 11 years straight. I worked anywhere from 75 to 85 hours a week. 11 years straight. I refuse. I wanted my daughter. I always seen my mom work. And she struggled, but I struggled. I wanted to give her what I could, the best that I could as a single parent. I wanted to give her a halfway decent life. So anyway, I was working 2 jobs, so I had a little extra. I always got a story to tell. I get off of it for a minute. I get back on it. It's a method to my madness. So the reason I was able to help her, excuse me, the way I did, because I was working 2 jobs. And I had extra. But my point I'm making is she would come to work every day and tell, not just me, anybody that would listen to her. She would tell them about her husband, about her bills, how broke she was, didn't have no food, didn't have no toilet paper, didn't have this, every single day. It got so bad, she was talking to the supervisors, the managers. When they seen her coming, they would have run. But I hung in there with her. Because I know how I feel. Because what it was is she just needed this outlet. She just needed somebody to talk to because she was new into the town. She didn't live in California. She wasn't from California. She moved here when she got married. So her only family was her in-laws. And so they were, in-laws are more partial to their child, where there's the in-law of the son or in-law of the daughter. So it happens to be the in-laws of her husband. And she just told everybody everything. Poured it out. And now that I'm older, because I was younger then, I had an old soul then too. I understand even more now. But then it was like, I felt bad for her. I was, this and that and the other. But it followed her. Her reputation. She was known to be a depressed person. a Debbie Downer. Every time we would have a potluck or we would try to have a get together, she'd be in there crying, talking about this, talking about that, and nobody would want to invite her anywhere. Okay, so now it got to the point to where now, when she looks for another job, she can't even. It followed her. It followed her. It shouldn't, but it did. She was trying to go to another department. And they was like, okay, well, you know, in the inside, supervisors, they talk. People talk. And they gave her a good reference, but there was always, however. Here came this, however. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's just, and that stuff follows you. It'll ruin you. Even though that was just a time in your life that you was feeling like that, but don't do it at work, because on so many different levels, it can hurt you. It can hurt you with people telling your business. Your business will spread like cancer. That's one thing. Then, so your business is spread and everybody's talking. Then if you ever wanted to just get a clean slate and say, you know, you want to leave, that will follow you. That can hinder you. You know what I'm saying? So kind of, and I know it's hard. It's hard. But if you pray, if you read a book, do whatever. I can't promote praying and all that because, you know, everybody has their own religion. But whatever it is that you need to do, read a book, pray, take a walk, do whatever. Try to do that, especially when you're at work. Especially when you're at work. I'm telling you, because when I'm at work, I be trying to stay sucker free. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Soon something happened. Did you see her? No, because I ain't trying to write nothing up. I ain't trying to have my name in no grievance. I ain't trying to be no witness. All I want to do is come to work, punch in, do my 8 and skate, and go home. Because check this out. If I needed somebody to be a witness for me, are they going to be a witness for me? Just like being a union steward. They put themselves on the front line and be doing all this and that and this and that. But can't get nobody to stand behind them. They be the only one at war. But then everybody else reaps all the benefits of what, no. That happened to me too. I'm a big advocator, but I like stuff to be fair. So when I pick and choose my battles, and I make sure the battle that I fight is really because it's for me, even though I know other people will benefit from it, but it's because it's me. Like I was telling y'all about that this particular function that we do every month for a couple of days a month. Okay? And they only had certain people doing it. And I was like, I would like to learn that. I would like to have an opportunity to do that. And then I start saying we all would like that, because it's true. We all would like to have the opportunity to learn this particular thing. And expand our knowledge base. You can't pick and choose. You got to be fair. Everybody talked about me. Oh, she's sending emails to everybody. Even one of the supervisors that's over it told Tracy sending, and that was very unprofessional. You're not supposed to, mention. Be careful when you talk to supervisors. He wasn't supposed to mention that I sent him an email and I was talking about that. And then when he got upset because I sent him an email and was talking to him about that, I went over his head. Then I went to the union. I did all this because it was something that I felt in my heart. I advocate for. I pick and choose your battles. Everything you don't have to fight over. Everything you don't have. You could see something and be like, keep it in your memory bank. But everything you don't have to fight over. Everything you don't have to. Pick and choose your battles and make the battle that you fighting over worth it for you. Make sure it's worth it for you. But look, we won. Everybody gets a chance to do this particular thing. It opened up to the whole office. They talked about me like a dog when I first was advocating and going to the union and emailing and talking to the manager and all this stuff, saying it wasn't fair. We all, I was talking for everybody. Now it's open to the whole office. Everybody gets a chance to rotate and do it. I did that. Okay? My point that I'm making here is, look, what was it? Look. Look, what was I talking about, y'all? Girl, I don't even remember what. Wait, hold on. I went off on something else. Didn't I? Y'all see me do that too, didn't you? Oh my God. I was talking about my friend telling everybody, pick your battles. I don't even know how. What? I don't even know what I was talking about. I just switched on up and started talking about that. Look, I'm feeling good this morning, y'all. I got so much stuff going in my head I want to talk about. Wait a minute, hold on. Now, why did I go off? What was I talking about, y'all? Leave that in the comment. I was saying something, and then I switched off to the job, talking about advocating. It was somewhere in between there. I can't remember. Would y'all please leave me a comment and remind me what I was saying so I can go back and talk about that? Because I swear, I don't even remember, y'all. I'm serious. Oh my God. What point was I trying to make? Huh. Look. Huh. Look. Huh. Okay. Damn. Ooh, y'all. I was making a good point, but I went there. I used that for example for something, and I can't remember. Now, y'all know, I'm a shark when it comes to my story time. And when I get off track, I'm always able to come back. But this time, I can't. I really don't remember what point I was making. Child. I really don't. I'm really trying. Ooh, Ooh, And I usually be able to come back on track. Ooh, y'all. I really can't remember, y'all. I can't remember. Anyway, I guess I go on in this video. Okay, look, just greedy. I want to drink my drink, eat my little sandwich, and can't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Can't even remember. Can't even remember. Just eating and drinking and talking and can't remember what. Ooh, Look, y'all. I want to say good morning to y'all this morning. Okay? And whatever I was talking about, I hope you got something out of it, baby. Because, baby, I can't even remember. I can't remember, baby. Okay, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be reminded when the girl blow another video. Leave me a comment on what I was talking about. Okay, remember, stay sucker free. Peace out.